Hello, I'm here to tell you guys about Niccolò Machiavelli and why he should be the next Renaissance idol. But first, let me tell you my definition of the Renaissance idol. The ideal Renaissance idol would be extremely educated, especially on the topics of history and classical literature. Because of their ingenious minds, they would come up with innovative and revolutionary ideas that would challenge society and change the world. Niccolò Machiavelli is all of these things, and that's why he should be the next Renaissance idol. Let me tell you a bit about himself before I explain further. Niccolò di Bernardo de Machiavelli was born on May 3, 1469, in the lively and bustling city of Florence, Italy. He died in the same place on June 21, 1527. He was 58 years old. In his family there was his dad, his mom, his sister, and his other sister, and he was the first and only son in the family. Machiavelli learned Latin and possibly most likely Greek. It is also suspected that he gained a humanist type of education. It is also suspected that he read lots of books because his dad kept a large library. Other than that, not much else is known about his early life. Throughout his lifetime, he demonstrated characteristics of humanism, political realism, and contributed new political thoughts. Humanism was a big thing in the Renaissance as it was an important value. The humanists studied classical writing and literature from ancient Greece and Rome. Machiavelli did exactly that, and also studied history. He used his findings as material in his books such as Discourses on Livy, a book about political history and philosophy, and his most famous one, The Prince. Machiavelli was a political realist. He believed that using force may be necessary when it's needed to become a successful leader instead of being wishy-washy. This was a good thing because a lot of people prioritized goodness ahead of the well-being of the state, and in my opinion made them look kind of dumb and oblivious, but people back then. Anyway, this can be kind of linked to individualism, because Machiavelli stuck with his own ideas, even though people were like, what the heck? It's so wrong! It's so dumb! But I'm not going to stress on that value. Lastly, Machiavelli contributed new ideas to politics that weren't thought of before. Along with him saying that force may be used when necessary to become a successful leader, he also brought the idea that one may lie in a campaign to win. So yeah, you can thank Machiavelli for that. Of course, this created controversy, but it can't be denied that it was smart and intriguing. So, in a nutshell, Machiavelli studied classical Greek and Roman writings to use as a model for his great books. He was a political realist and prioritized the power of the state ahead of being righteous and good. Lastly, he created new ideas of politics that were creative and are still actually in use today. Are you honestly still not convinced that Niccolò Machiavelli should be the next Renaissance idol? Let me see. Machiavelli worked under Rodrigo, Cesare, and Lucrezia Borgia, also infamously known as the Borgias. Yes, they were a controversial family, but that must mean Machiavelli was really smart and well-liked by them enough to be working with a powerful family. Leonardo da Vinci also worked under them as well. Speaking of da Vinci, it's been rumored that he and Machiavelli conspired together to steal a river, specifically the Arno River, so that they can make Florence accessible by sea. They thought about changing the course of it from Pisa. Isn't that amazing? Did you guys know that Machiavelli was cool enough to be featured in a video game? Specifically Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. No one else is as cool as Machiavelli now that you guys see that he's like the only historical figure ever shown in some really... Okay, Leonardo. Okay. Okay. I got this. Tell you this, guys. Does your Renaissance idol candidate have words named after them? That's right, guys. Machiavelli has words named after him. Those words are Machiavellian and Machiavellianism. Machiavellian refers to someone being deceitful or cunning, and Machiavellianism is the employment of those traits in statecraft or general conduct, according to the dictionary. I honestly don't think anyone else could top that. Therefore, Niccolò Machiavelli should be the next Renaissance idol. What do you guys think?